you have to forgive, but don't forget. So I've forgiven Mr. Usyk, but I haven't forgotten what happened.
This is Jonathan O, your fifth pro boxing fans, joined by Don Charles here at Duffy Boxing here in East London. Don, you've come down here obviously to support Kieran, Spencer, Johnny. Just tell us a bit about this gym.
Well, this gym is personal to me in the sense that Spencer Oliver, myself and Spencer Oliver go back a long way, and Johnny Nelson, whom I was a fan of when he was fighting, then we became close friends when I became a coach. And then Kieran Duffy recently, he used to work out of my gym, Pug Gym in North London, and then he branched out to open his gym with a partner that was Spencer and Johnny. So I'm really, really, really happy for them. You know, they're spreading the love. You know, so they're spreading what we all love, which is the boxing. So I'm really delighted for them. So we're here tonight in the opening of this wonderful gym. It's really nice inside, and I encourage anybody, if you don't live in this area, come and pay a visit here, because I think you'll be very, very impressed.
You know, whenever a new boxing gym opens, especially guys like us who work in boxing, I think it's always a good thing, and another opportunity for kids, especially here in East London, to get in here and get some focus and get some discipline.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a great thing, not because we're in the boxing business, but the boxing saves lives. It really does. And the world, and see like Johnny, the world we live in today and the society, things are accelerating at a rapid speed, and the youths need to have discipline. And sports in general, it doesn't have to be boxing, sports in general is a good way of getting young teenagers to have a focus in life, which will help them, whether it's in education, when they gain the discipline from doing, whether it's boxing, football, rugby, whatever it may be, some activity to all that energy that's harnessed, to release a lot of that, and some of it might be a negative energy. When they do sport, they can release it, and then they can then concentrate and be normal civilians rather than being aggressive civilians.
Don, just want to talk about Daniel Dubois. I wasn't in Saudi when he beat Jarrell Miller. The last time I saw you was in Poland. Looking back to that, is there still some ill feeling towards how that went? Because I guess you feel like you won the fight, you should be heavyweight champion. Now you're kind of having to build back up against guys you wouldn't have had to face if that went your way.
Initially, I'll be lying if initially it hurt. It hurt me, hurt my team, it hurt my fighter. Because when something is denied from you, that wasn't obvious. But you know what? In life, I let the universe sort out such situations, and that's what we've done. Because you have to forgive, but don't forget. So I've forgiven Mr. Usyk, but I haven't forgotten what happened, and the universe will take care of whatever happens next.
Obviously, Daniel's still in a good position. There's obviously talk about Hrgovic next potentially. If that is the case, do you like that fight?
I like every fight. I'm not the one getting in the ring to fight. No, seriously. Stylistically, I like that fight. If that is the fight, everyone's talking about. You guys seem to know more than I do. I've done a few interviews tonight, and you know more information than I do. He's one of the names that's been mentioned in the past few months. Yes, it is. But in terms of any more developments, you know better than I do.
Yeah, I think it was reported by an outlet, I think today on social media. So that's
I haven't seen it yet. So I mean, listen, I work with a great promoter, Hall of Famer Frank Warren, and if anyone knows, I'm sure I'll put a call in tomorrow. I might get a call tomorrow if that is the case. If it's not the case, I will not get a call from him. When it's real, he'll call me to say, by the way, this is what's happening.
Just want to ask you about May 18th, Fury against Usyk. A lot of people talking about now, the bodywork of Fury, seeing the shape he's in, and they feel like that might be key to him winning the fight. Would you agree?
Well, I've always tipped Fury to win, irrespective of, as long as he's been in the gym, which it'd be foolish not to have been in the gym. There hasn't been an undisputed world champion in 25, 26 years. You know, it would be silly to go in there underprepared like it was against Ngannou, and you can't be underprepared against someone such a majestic boxer, exceptional boxer like Oleksandr Usyk. So I think Fury, he will be well prepared for that fight, mentally and physically, and I've always tipped him to be victorious against Usyk.
Do you think you guys showed the blueprint potentially how to beat him?
Not necessarily, irrespective of what happened. If anyone showed the blueprint, that Derek Chisora gave Usyk a torrid time when they fought. So the blueprint has always been there, like I said, set by Derek Chisora, and we went and concluded it, which I thought we concluded that, in Poland. But like I said, the universe will deal with the rest.
Before Daniel's career and Usyk's career is up, do you think that fight needs to happen again?
Again, one step at a time. Provided we're successful in our quest to get ourselves, it's about getting into position. Provided we get ourselves into the position we want to be in, then if it's the man standing, then well, yeah.
Tell us a bit about who else you're working with, Don.
I have I have two heavyweights. One is Harry Armstrong, who's been with me for 6 years, and is right now we're a Southern area level fighter, which we're hoping to get him this year up to a British level fighter to contest for the British title towards the ending of the year. He's had a couple of bad results recently. Again, we're trying to rebuild. And then we have Tony Yoka, who's also a heavyweight. Tony Yoka is the 2016 Olympic super heavyweight gold medalist in Rio. In fact, he's the one who got given the gold against Joe Joyce. Although I'm his coach, I'm not a hypocrite. I said Joe won the fight in Rio, okay, and it was a close fight. I think it was on a split, and Tony got the decision. And he's been with me for the last 4 months. Again, his career has took a little dip, and we're trying to rectify to get him back to winning ways for him to go on, because he'll be the third man in history, God forbid, should we not go on to win a heavyweight world title. He'll be the third man in history of the Olympics to have won Olympic super heavyweight gold and not gone on to convert it into becoming a world champion. And God willing, the planet will aid us, and through the work we're doing, to be able to achieve that.
Great stuff. And just finally, just wanted to get your opinion on Anthony Joshua's resurgence the last year or so under Ben Davison. We saw him beat Francis Ngannou, but you know he just seems to have that confidence back, regardless of what the opposition was. Would you agree?
Yeah, he's a human being. You know, if your confidence is knocked, then it takes something to trigger it, and maybe the marriage between the relationship between him and his new yes, Spencer Oliver. So basically, yeah, the matchup is a great matchup between himself and Ben. He's got his mojo back, and he demonstrated in the two fights, Otto Wallin, then you got the Francis Ngannou fight, and my goodness, that would do a world of good to his mentality, the fighter.
Absolutely. Don, wish you all the best, and hopefully I'll speak to you soon.
Most definitely.